Hello, in this video, I'll be teaching you how to find determinants of 2 by 2 matrix and 3 by 3 matrix. First, let's understand what is a determinant. A determinant is a scalar value that is a function of all the entries in a square matrix, which means only a square matrix that we can find its determinant. That determinant is a special number that is a function of all the entries, that is, all the elements in a square matrix. The way we find that of 2 by 2 is quite different from the way we determine the one of 3 by 3. So, let's take an example of 2 by 2 matrix such as this. If we have matrix A saying the elements are A, B, C, D, right? We want to find the determinant. Determinant of a matrix is denoted as det A for a matrix A, or we use the modulus, the magnitude of A. So these determinants, how do we then get it? We need to multiply this leading diagonal element. We multiply it. Whatever we get, we then subtract the product of this from it. So the determinant of this matrix is by saying A multiplied by D minus B multiplied by C. So that is the determinant for this 2 by 2 matrix. If it is a 3 by 3 matrix, take an example where we have matrix P equals A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So if we are to do this, to get the determinant, there is what we call the minor and cofactor. So here, determinant of P is by saying take this out. If you take this A out, cross this up and cross this up. You know, this is the row to which A belongs to. This is the column to which it belongs to. Then what is left here is the minor of A. So it's going to be A, open bracket, the determinant of this minor, just as you have learned it from this. So it's going to be EI minus FH, close the bracket. The cofactor of this is negative because you can always have the sign plus, minus, plus for this 3 by 3. So here we have minus. Do the same thing, the same way you have done for A here. You know, if we have to close for B, so B will cross this, it will cross this, right? Then it will also cross this. When B cross this, this, and this are the minor for it. So we have B. So D multiplied by EI, DI, minus F multiplied by G, FG, right? And lastly, plus this sign, C, you do the same thing. For C, if you cross the row and you cross the column, what you have left is this. So that will be DH minus EG, right? So when you do this, you simplify it for that and you get the determinant for P. Now let's consider the problem before us where we have 2 by 2 matrix and 3 by 3 matrix to find their determinant. So the very first one is the matrix A. The determinant of A, that A will be equals to, look at this, 3 multiplied by 6 minus 2 multiplied by minus 5. So that gives us 3 multiplied by 6, 18, minus multiplied by minus, that will be plus, 2 multiplied by 5, that is 10. And as such, the determinant of matrix A will be 28. Determinant of matrix A will be 28. Moving further, to find determinant of matrix P, So here we say determinant of matrix P equals, take out these two, remember, put the sign plus, minus, plus to make it easier. So 2, when you cross the row for 2 and you cross the column for 2, you have this minor, which is 3 multiplied by 5, that is 15, minus 6 multiplied by 0, that is 0. Close it. Then bring the sign minus this number, the next one is 4. When you close the row where the 4 belongs to, which is row 1, and you close the column where the 4 belongs to, which is column 2, you close this and you close this, you have this entry left, minus 3, 6, 1, 5. Then multiply the diagonal. Minus 3 multiplied by 5, that is minus 15. Minus 6 multiplied by 1, that is 6. Close that. And lastly, you put your plus sign here. This number here, the element, that is -1, put it -1. Then we find the minor of it. If I close the row through which the -1 belongs, and I close the column, I close this row, I close this column, what I will have left is this. Minus 3, 3, 1, 0. So find the determinant of that 2 by 2 matrix, which is the minor. Minus 3 times 0, that is 0. Minus 3 times 1 here, that will give us 3. So moving further, then this will be 2 open brackets, 15 minus 0, that's 15. That's 2 minus 15, minus 4. This minus 15 minus 6, that is minus 21, minus 21. Close it. Plus times minus 1, that's minus 1. Then this 0 minus 3 here, that will give you minus 3. It becomes 2 times 15, that is 30. Minus times minus here, plus 4 times 21, that will give you 84. 84. Then minus times minus here, that is plus 1 times 3, that will give you 3. So adding all this together, 3 plus this 4, 7, then 87 plus 30, that is 117. And with that, we've been able to successfully find the determinant of this 3 by 3 matrix, and as well this 2 by 2 matrix. Remember, determinant is a characteristic of a square matrix. That is, only the square matrix that we can look for is determinant. Again, determinant is a scalar value that is a function of all the entries in a square matrix. So till I come your way next time, keep learning mathematics.